And our colleague, Malungelo Booi, visited the area and is going to take us through some of what he had to do there, the potential the place has, some of the people who are benefiting directly from its existence, and of course the future potential that it has and what it can actually do, including empowering. We're talking later about students. I mean, many students have gone there to get, you know how much a driver's license can make a difference between you getting that first job and not having it. Gqeberha assists these students in giving them those skills that they would need when they approach the world of work. Malungelo was there over a week ago, spent some time with some of the people who are involved and brought us this package.
Thando Mhlobiso is the founder and CEO of Mhlobiso Holdings. His latest division of his company is just 3 years old. It's a small to medium-sized enterprise that provides concrete to Gqeberha construction industry. According to experts, 5 out of every 7 new businesses in South Africa go bust within the first year. Mhlobiso knew he needed to guard against this from the very start.
Business is quite tough, so I think you need to, I always have the mentality of working in the business, right? Not to be far, but be very, very involved in the operations, and then make sure you invest and you bring in the right guys, the right staff to make sure they carry your vision and carry your product to the market, and therefore I think it safeguards that year or two that they say the businesses fail.
So on Thursday, 6th of February, when President Cyril Ramaphosa spells out his plans for the year in the State of the Nation address, Mhlobiso will be paying attention. He wants to hear just one thing.
What is most crucial for us is probably to make sure the allocations around budget spending on infrastructure is actually spent and not returned. Therefore, it sort of safeguards that we, from the point of whether we're supplying or we're constructing, we sort of can secure work, and therefore that filters down to creating jobs, and therefore safeguards everyone, including employees. So for mine, I think it's important that whatever allocations of budgets that are there, if we can just emphasize on the fact that they need to be spent.
This is key to Mhlobiso, as in the past 5 years, municipalities in the Eastern Cape have failed to spend 2.2 billion rand for their infrastructure grant. Viwe Msindwana bears the brunt of these failures. Like Mhlobiso, she too owns an SMME. She is currently working on a bulk water infrastructure project in Zone 3 of the Gqeberha Special Economic Zone. She admits the biggest threat to companies like hers is a lack of funds, while business loans aren't always readily available.
Sometimes funding is an issue. It takes process. Let's say you get a job now and you don't have a capital. So loans from the bank, family, etc.
She too will be paying close attention to Ramaphosa on Thursday.
I would like the president to mention innovations, maybe looking at the rural Eastern Cape, because Eastern Cape, it doesn't start here and end here, it's bigger. So giving us more work and training as women as well, not only for men.
Despite the challenges Mhlobiso and Msindwana face keeping their businesses afloat, they both know they are much better off than many of their peers. They are the beneficiaries of Gqeberha SMME Development Program. They receive training and mentorship, but most importantly, assistance with access to the market. Currently, Gqeberha boasts nearly 4,000 SMMEs on their database.
So as an organization, we have a policy that was approved in 2014. The leadership of Gqeberha was intentional to say in all our projects, 33% of that project must be set aside for opportunities for SMMEs. Now, for Gqeberha as a government entity to interact with any business, we need to comply to regulatory requirements. So what we said, if we have these SMMEs in our database, we ensure that they comply to these regulations so that when we are ready with an opportunity, it's easy to pay them.
Her wish is for Ramaphosa to emphasize the need for both government entities and the private sector to work together to ensure more SMMEs thrive like those of Msindwana and Mhlobiso. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Malungelo Booi in Gqeberha.